Hi everybody. So today I would like to discuss why you should consider, and if it's not you, maybe it's someone you care about, why it should be considered obtaining your college education online. Obtaining your education for a college degree online is something that people tend to shy away from because it's not the traditional route. There can be a lot of concerns that you have when you're considering which path you're going to take. And people tend to be concerned with online education because it takes away from the traditional campus experience that so many generations before would take. Or maybe they're concerned with the cost of the technology required to gain your education online. Or one major thing that I've heard many people be concerned about is the fact that online education takes so much self-discipline and self-motivation, which can seem very intimidating. Well, today I'm here to challenge all of those reservations you have about online school because I fully believe that it is a great path to take to get your college education. And just because it's not traditional doesn't mean it's not worth it. My name is Taylor Hill, and I'm a non-traditional college student. I work full-time, and I go to school part-time online because that's what works with my schedule. And not only am I moving forward in my career, but I'm also gaining my education while I do it. And I'm not spending an arm and a leg of money to get my education. So let's say you or someone you care about is concerned about if they do the online education for college, they're going to miss out on the traditional campus experience. And what they're worried about missing out on is interaction with peers, making friends, the interaction you have face-to-face with your professor. There's clubs, there's sports, the list goes on and on. I'm sure we've all seen it in the movies if you've never been to a college campus. There's a lot of activity going on all of the time. And there's people walking to and from class all the time. Well, yeah, those experiences are great, but they're not directly related to your education. Online, you still are in a classroom with other students. You still have a professor. There are still clubs that you can join online, or you can just get involved with your community. It doesn't have to be related to school. And interaction with those clubs will continue on even when you are done with school. One thing that I hear many high school students excited about when they're getting ready to go to college is the partying. Yes, there's lots of partying in the dorm rooms, and you would miss out on that in an online campus. But does the partying when you're in college truly benefit you or your education? Absolutely not. That's something that some people need to be removed from so that way they can focus on their education. Another concern that you would have, like I said before, was the amount of money it would take to get all the technology required to obtain your degree online. You're worried about the cost of a laptop, a printer, a desk where you can work on school assignments. Maybe there's certain technology like a webcam and a microphone needed for certain classes like a speech class. Or maybe you're concerned about getting the equipment necessary to complete a class that has a lab. Well, while those are all very valid concerns, I want you to take a minute to look at the big picture. So, if you were to attend college on campus and you were to live in the dorms, that costs a lot of money. I did some research and I looked up a survey that the College Board did, and the average cost of dorm and a meal plan for when you're going to a traditional public school is $10,440. That's a lot of money. Yes, that goes into your living expense, but if you take that out of your college tuition, it's going to save you a lot of money, and the price it is to get all the technology will be significantly less than $10,000. So, your other concern is that an online education requires a lot of self-discipline and self-motivation. It can be tremendously hard to get yourself to do it, and you're worried about failure because you're not going to have the motivation to do so. You say that it's easier to get up and walk to class and then the rest just follows. Yeah, that's true. That is easier just to walk to class and then let the professor take it from there. But at the same time, I'm going to challenge that by, yes, self-motivation and self-discipline are very hard things to master. I mean, that's something you probably can never truly master because you continually have to work on it. It's like a muscle. The more you work on it, the better you will get at it. And I will tell you, you will deeply benefit in your life if you practice self-discipline and motivation, because there are going to be plenty of times in your future where you're going to be presented to do something that you just do not want to do. That's where an online environment is. You put your priorities in order. If you want a college degree, you're going to make your schoolwork a priority. So, no matter who you are, if you're the one looking for a college education or it's someone you know, I highly encourage you to look into an online education program. There are plenty of well-known schools in the United States that now offer full degree programs online. The flexibility that it allows is wonderful. It can truly be suited to anybody, and it is something that should be seriously considered when you're looking at schools. If I can do it, I know anyone can do it. Take matters into your own hands and make your college education a priority. I wish you all the best of luck and success and in your future. Thank you.